Last year, you could walk into a store with 10,000 naira and leave with a full shopping bag. Today, that same 10,000 naira feels like it disappeared before you even got halfway through your list. Food costs more, transport costs more, rent costs more. Almost everything keeps getting more expensive. But here's the real question. Why does your money seem to lose value every year? The answer is something called inflation. And whether you understand it or not, inflation affects your money every single day.
Inflation is simply the general increase in the prices of goods and services over time. In simple terms, as inflation rises, your money buys less than it used to. Think of it this way. If 1,000 naira could buy 2 loaves of bread before, but now only buys 1, your money has lost purchasing power. Not because the money changed physically, but because prices increased. That is inflation.
Let's make this practical. Imagine in 2023, you bought bread, eggs, rice, milk for 5,000 naira. Fast forward to today, you go back with that same 5,000 naira expecting the same items, but now you can only afford bread and eggs. Same money, fewer goods. That is inflation in action. You're not imagining things. Your money is literally buying less. One major cause of inflation is when too much money enters circulation. When governments print excessive money, more people suddenly have more cash to spend. Sounds good, right? Not exactly. Because if there's more money chasing the same amount of goods, businesses often raise prices. Why? Because demand rises faster than supply. More buyers, same products, higher prices. Simple economics. Another major cause is rising production costs. When fuel prices increase, transportation becomes more expensive. Factories spend more on electricity, labor, raw materials, and logistics. Businesses then pass these extra costs to consumers, which means you pay more for almost everything. This is why rising fuel prices often affect food prices too. Inflation can also happen when demand is high, but supply is limited. Imagine 100 people trying to buy only 20 bags of rice. Scarcity happens, and scarcity often pushes prices upward. This is basic supply and demand. More people want something than what is available. Price rises. The dangerous part about inflation is that it quietly destroys purchasing power. This means your salary may stay the same, but your expenses increase. Your savings may look bigger in numbers, but actually become weaker in value. For example, saving 100,000 naira under your mattress may feel safe, but if inflation keeps rising, that money may buy significantly less in a few years. So technically, doing nothing with your money can cost you money. That's the hidden danger. You may not control inflation, but you can reduce its impact. Here are smart ways to protect yourself. Build emergency savings. Invest wisely instead of leaving all your money idle. Increase your earning capacity. Learn financial literacy and money management. The goal is simple. Make your money work harder than inflation. Because if your money isn't growing, inflation is quietly reducing its power. Inflation affects everyone. Students, workers, business owners, families. And understanding it is one of the first steps toward building financial intelligence. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to Econverse for simple economics and finance explained weekly. Because understanding money changes everything. See you in the next video.